Welcome back, guys. We're finally back on the Cortina after a couple of episodes of XYs and kebabs and Chevys and pellet smokers, but you haven't seen that one yet. We're finally back on the Cortina. What we're going to be doing, I did a little bit more panel beating on the roof. It was a little bit soft in some areas. I wasn't happy with it, so I did a little bit more dolly work. Got it as stiff as I could. I'm happy with it, but it could be a little bit stiffer, even in a few areas, just like tiny little spots, right? So my idea here is I've got myself some car builders sound deadening. This stuff looks really good. I haven't stuck it on obviously just yet. I'm just laying it out to see how much I need. The idea I have is to create a sort of membrane over the whole sort of skin, then put my braces in. There they are there. Put the braces back in the roof so that it supports it. But the idea of this being a sticky back sort of thing, my idea is if you're going to press here, it's going to try and pull from somewhere else, creating a bit of a sort of membrane and a little bit more support for the roof skin. That's the idea behind it. Plus, it does the sound deadening, so that's always going to help. It'll make it for a nicer drive. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But this stuff looks really, really nice. From Car Builders. I ordered it 2 days ago. It's already here. Plus the install kit. So here's the install kit here. How good's that? With the little beer opener, bottle opener I guess, stubby cooler, just really nice stuff. And I thought this was very clever. This is like an aluminium tape that you place in between sections, so you would sort of lay it there and it would tie everything in together. How clever. This stuff's usually in a silver or aluminium looking colour, and because I asked for the OEM straight black with no sort of prints on it, and they gave me the black stuff. Very, very smart, very clever. I like that sort of stuff. All right, let's get cracking. What you doing there? Eh? Come around the other side. This side. Eh? Why don't you come around there? Yeah. The other side, Dopey. This stuff ended up really, really nice. It installs nice and cleanly. With the tape, it just finishes it off perfectly. Look at that. So nice. Oh, I missed a spot in the middle there. That's all right, I'll get it. But really nice. Listen to that. Really good. It's made it a little bit more solid, I think. Pretty good. I haven't put the braces back in yet, but once the braces are back on, it'll be rock solid. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy. Okay, just while I got you guys, just a few things that I want to say. Thank you very much. We've passed the 1,000 subscribers mark. Oh man, what a feeling. So thank you very much for everyone that subscribed, watches the show, gives thumbs up, whatever. Keep it up guys, thank you very, very much. The other thing is not so good news. You would have seen in the videos my dog Rowdy. Even in this video, you would have seen, you know, he made a little appearance, he'd come and hang out in the garage. The dog was the best. He passed away. He passed away about 6 months ago, so we lost Rowdy. So I just want to give a little tribute to the Fats. It's been nearly a year since I've last touched the Cortina, but I'm finally back into it. I'll show you the reason why very, very soon. So I wasn't going to go and film the whole process, so I've basically done the bodywork on the roof now. So you would have seen the car builder's deadener that I've put on. That made it quite strong actually. It ended up working and doing what I was after. So I was really happy with that. And now I've done the body filler work that needed to be done and sanded all that back. That took quite a while, about 2 days work. There was quite a bit of damage that I had caused from, I guess, learning how to use tools and stuff like that and trying different techniques, but it's all done now and it's back into epoxy. So the white that you see and the drop shed and everything is just to re-epoxy the roof. I was going to high fill the roof and continue on with the bodywork until it was completely finished and ready for paint, but I've changed my mind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same process for the whole car. So any metal work, epoxy, body fill, sand and re-epoxy. So I'll do all that through the whole car. So I've just started with the rear beaver. That's got a little bit of damage there, and then I've got to get some easy bead action happening here in this corner. This had quite a large dent. I tried to get it out as best I could back in the day with washers and welders and stuff that I had before the easy beat, but now that I've got the little easy beat, I'll just use that and get it a little bit better. I made a couple of templates from the good side. So this is the good side here, hasn't got any damage. So I made these templates up here. So basically I measured down 50 mil along the actual curve, and I've numbered them obviously 1 to 3, and then they go in certain spots, and then I've measured out the exact same spots on this side to see how much that area is banged in. I don't know if I can capture that on the camera, but yeah, you should be able to see it is quite dented. So I want to get it out a bit more before I start doing any filler work on that corner. Then I'll do the whole beaver, so all the body work, and I'll put it back into epoxy. So I'm just going to continue doing that along the whole car, and once all that's done, it should be just ready to high fill the whole shell, all the panels, everything. So I'll high fill them all at one go and do all that side of things all together. I just thought that'd be a little bit better, a better step, a better way of planning things moving forward. But the reason it's taken so long, and you've seen the videos where I've been working on, you know, my mate's XY, Shad's XY, and that's been great. We're on the holiday break now, so this is just after New Year's, and he's got work on, so he doesn't have much of a break. So I would have loved to have gone to his house and do a bit more work on that car, just to get the ball rolling a bit more, but he's not free. So I am free. We've got an extra week holiday leave this year for work, which is great. Yes. And so I finally had some motivation and some spare time and got back into the car. But this is what's taken up all my time for the last year. So a massive backyard renovation, this is part of it. The concrete's also another part of it. So this used to be paving all along here. There was no garden bed. So all this work, it's a massive job, and a lot of it I was doing myself just to try and save a few bucks here and there, as you do. And then we had rain delays and flooding and all sorts of stuff, and it's done now. So I'm really happy it's all finished off. So we've gone for a split level with the retaining wall. We're waiting for the hedging to grow. That'll look really nice once it's all grown and up to the top of the fence. We did that little pergola there, so it's like a relaxation area, and over here's more of the party area, I guess. But that's what's taken up all the time. But it's all done now. I'm just doing a few little things inside the house, so the laundry needed to be done. That's all done now, and I'm just doing the back door, which had a little bit of water damage. So fix that up, re-glued all the areas that had detached themselves. I'm just going through the process of painting now, and once all that's done, then that's it. You know, it's just little touch-ups around the house. So yeah, it's good to get time back on the car other than working on the house or waiting for things to be done around the house, because we had, you know, had to pull apart that shed, and the shed, basically that shed holds half the Cortina, and if it's not holding half the Cortina, it's holding spares for the Cortina. So from my previous Cortinas that I had, there's spare panels in there and seats and doors and yeah, whatever, right? So all that sort of stuff had to come out here. Half of it went to the in-laws garage, and then half of it was inside this Cortina, under it, on the other side of it. You'll see on the other side I've still got, because we haven't finished all of the garden, we've got all the pebbles in bags, and that's all there, and that's taken up that sort of space, and so I couldn't actually work on the car even if I wanted to. We just had stuff all the way around it, and you couldn't access it, and it was covered in dust, and it would have been a constant battle, and it would have done my head in, and I don't like working that way. So I thought, look, I'll just give it a year off or whatever, get all this stuff done, work on mates' cars, and then, you know, the time will come, and the time has come now, and I'm back on it. So I'm really thankful, really grateful, and thanks for your patience. So the guys that have been waiting for Cortina updates, you'll finally get one. Yay! But that's it for this one, guys. Just a very quick one. If you're thinking about using that car builders, get it. Get the right stuff, get the stuff that you actually need, because there's lots of different types of it. But get the stuff that that you really need for whatever application you're thinking of getting it for. It's excellent stuff, really good. I was so impressed with that product. It's just a really nice package and a good product and everything, and it did exactly what I was after, and I'm really happy about that. But that's it for this episode, guys. On the next one, we'll be continuing more bodywork and getting more stuff done. And as I'm doing bodywork, whatever areas that might need some more mods, so that rear, I'll be doing some modifications to the rear bar, just to tuck it a bit more and stuff like that. We'll be doing them along the way as well. Catch you. Thanks, guys.